stop it. Big wall with suffice. Play with the family, playing with your life.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Vikings' versatile running back. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Vikings and the Packers on Thursday night.
Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
You talk about the pause that refreshes.
Here we go.
I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind.
There he goes, left side. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Packers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. The underdog here is showing no fear. Great opening drive.
Now, we weren't in the locker room for the pregame speech, but I will guarantee you, somewhere along the way, the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no less, setting the tone. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it. But otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's steal. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. That's steal. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's steal. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, Herbert. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now it's Burrow. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Again, it's Burrow. Got him. And he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
Now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Steele. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Herbert on 1st down now. The short throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking for Woods again, and he finds it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. The short throw pulled in by Woods. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down. Here's Herbert. He's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. They'll come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And that is incomplete.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to run free and try and go to the football. When you're in man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Maybe that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting. By any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done
team is on as this is sent away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
So here are the Vikings to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10.
21.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. There's a nice move. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Steele. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Herbert operating from the red zone.
Pass out left, caught by Woods.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain him.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with him.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Touchdown, Vikings! A great play there with their 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go.
They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Breaks the tackle. Now an alley. Still on his feet. Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 78 yards.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert and the offense back onto the field. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10.
Now it's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Steele. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been going to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
touchdowns. And the Vikings are able to widen their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start with both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction? And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. On third down, Turner. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And it's fielded at the 34. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down. Here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. Touchdown! A great play there. On his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here we go, here we go.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. And the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. And this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
On first down, it's Herbert. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 16 more on that one and another first down. Herbert now. Wide open receiver, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Lindsey is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done? But they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Here we go.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
My partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Burrow. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
And this is so uncharacteristic for him this season. Back-to-back interceptions from the guys taking really good care of the ball so far this season. Got to give credit to the defensive coaches, the players on the opposing sideline. Excellent preparation, even better execution.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
3rd and 5.
Now it's Burrow.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides. Look at him go. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers.
A big play there. 74 yards. And the Packers are able to at least get one score back. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Back to throw here, Herbert.
A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And again, Herbert.
A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. But, Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances in the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Burrow.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
On now is the Packers punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 18. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Steele. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Taking it right down zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. It's Steele. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Herbert. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Herbert throwing again. Over the middle, complete. That's Steele. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play. They'll run with Lindsey. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They're going to pass here with Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Steele. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Burrow on third down. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at about the 14. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business.